Let's talk about our Ghana Man series, guys.
Yeah, and there are always amusements in the way names in our traditional setups are structured. And this time we're taking ourselves to the Gan community.
Yeah. So the Gans are known for their staple food, that is the Gankomi, their dance, palogo, among others. But they also have a rich culture, especially how they name their babies. They call it Bojemo. Beryl and Nestina Richta takes a look at the outdoor and naming ceremony of the Gans in today's Ghana Man series.
Here in Asafwa Chesaban's family house at Osukinkanwe, cries of a baby is heard after he's lifted to the skies and is shown to what the Gans call Chochobi. Senior linguist of Osu Traditional Council, Nina Atobi Oberima Inso, says careful scrutiny of a person's character is done by the baby's paternal family on who to outdoor and name the child. In this case, Edwin Lekwe Edwards is the man selected. In what is a typical traditional rite, the godfather raises the child 3 times to the skies and put the child on the bare floor, invoking the blessings of the gods and ancestors over the baby, while stepping over the baby 3 times. When the baby cries after cold water is sprinkled on him or her, it signals its acceptance to be part of the family. Paternal grand-uncle Lekwe Edwards dips a finger into corn wine and drops it on the tongue of the baby and tells the child, According to the Ga tradition, if a child dies before the 8th day, it is deemed as if the child never lived, because the Gas believe every living being must have a name. But these days, there seems to be a gradual shift from performing these rites on the 8th day. Here is senior linguist of Osu Traditional Council, Nina Atobi Oberima Nsu, expressing worry over that. Over the years, there have been concerns about the gradual erosion of certain aspects of Ga culture, like the Kpojemo, due to the denigration and demonization of the traditional values that were once dear to the Ga people. Many have accused the church for the trend.
What I see is that some kind of ignorance, or rather, if you like, some kind of teachings in some of the churches that tend to bastardize everything traditional.
I have come to the Presbyterian Church of Ghana Adabraka Ascension Congregation, where Reverend Ludwig Niels Hesse is conducting a naming ceremony.
Dromo, Obapa, this is water.
He disagrees with the assertion that the church is taking over the role of the family in this tradition.
The only thing that is not good is that they put the baby on the ground. That somebody will drum the baby and all that things. And when the water is very cold, the baby can have infection. So we are not trying to shun away or throw away the culture, but we are bringing the culture into the church.
Here at La, Ni Nyanyo Abentia Way, Prophetess Linda Tego of Christ Miracle Salvation Ministry is here to perform the outdooring and naming rites for a baby from the Nyanyo family. She also disagrees that the church is taking over the role of the family. Father of the baby, Adla Abentiawe, Jonas Tetenyanyo, believes showing the baby toward the gas called Chochobi exposes the child to all kinds of evil spirits. However, Dr. Dote says it is dangerous for the church to arrogate to itself the authority of the family during such traditional practices.
Ojimo, or if you like, christening ceremony belongs to the family. And I wish that the church doesn't usurp it. Because the church is weaker if the family, if the clan is weak.
A name is a person's truest form of identity. It goes deeper and gives meaning to its lineage and ancestry. Without a name, nothing is. That's why for the Gas, a child is never sent out until the Kujimo ceremony, which makes him belong to a family and to a people. Beryl and Estina Richter's report for JoyNews.
And that's Beryl, Richter, bringing us. And I haven't witnessed a naming ceremony, like a proper naming ceremony in Ghana. And this is the first time I'm seeing this.
Yes.
I had no idea.
You should have heard Mama B scream with concern when the baby was placed on the ground. But yeah, that's a long-standing part of their tradition.
Yeah.
The concrete that they put the baby on Christ, a modern luxury. Back then, that placed the baby in the bush or on the bare ground with the gravels and all of that. And they still grow up, and they're pretty fine, aren't they?
Well, I love Ghana Month. We get to learn our own culture. And so today's the ceremony, the naming ceremony, as we have it in the proper Ga tradition. But we also saw the church, because quite a number of us also do it in the church. And some people, the concern is that the church is taking away the duty from the, from the community, right? Yeah.
Well.
Okay, so that's it for our Ghana Man series. We'll bring you some show businesses, courtesy Awake Purified Drinking Water. Becky is here with some show business.